For the men's 400-meter run was set on one of the most historic days in track and field history at the Mexico City Olympics, on the same day on which Bob Beamon jumped more than 29 feet in the long jump. We're about to see an outstanding field dominated by youth. That man is Darren Clark, 20 years old, from here in Australia. He was fourth in the Olympic Games a year ago. Great personal story. Spent the first 6 weeks of his life in casts because of a severe pigeon-toed condition. Wore orthopedic shoes for several years. Now has a chance to become one of the very best quarter-milers in the world. As does the American who will be running next to him in lane 2. That is 22-year-old Michael Franks from Southern Illinois University in St. Louis. He was second in the World Championships to the great Burt Cameron of Jamaica back in 1983 at the age of only 20. Another 20-year-old is Thomas Schönlebe of East Germany, fastest in the world this year with a time of 44.62. Any of those three could win it, as could innocent Egbunike, who is in lane 4, as could Krylov of the Soviet Union, who is in lane 5. And now as they line up, there is a palpable air of tension here in the stadium because the Australian crowd is very heavily in favor of Darren Clark.
And I don't think they'll understand the obstacle he's got in running in lane 1. The top 3 runners are all in lane 1, 2, and 3, which helps them in pacing off of each other. Clark went out very fast for the first 300 meters at the Olympics.
Good, clean start. Clark came out of the blocks well, as did Franks and Schönlebe, but the man who's moving out on the outside is Vladimir Krylov of the Soviet Union in lane 5, going very well down the backstretch. And now Darren Clark is starting to come on in the inside. You can see him making up the stagger on Franks. Of course, the crowd is mostly situated on the front straight. They will roar their enthusiasm for Clark if he's in the picture when they come off the turn.
Clark's running quickly, but he's very relaxed. More relaxed than last year, but Egbunike is out well in the center of the track.
Krylov has come back. Egbunike dropping back now, too. It appears to be between Franks and Clark, and now Michael Franks is pulling away. Clark may have given too much too soon. Schönlebe isn't going to catch Michael Franks, and that's a big victory for an American athlete on this track. Michael Franks beating an ultra-quality world-class field for one of the bigger victories of his career.
Great victory for Michael Franks and close to the fastest 400 meters ever run at sea level, and I think they had quite a bit of wind out there. What a great race. Darren Clark on the inside did much the same as he did at the Olympics. Went out very fast the first 300, especially considering he was in lane 1 with the tight turns. He faded again to 4th as he did in the Olympics. Franks paced himself off of Schönlebe and made his move coming off the final turn. They're both very tired here, and Michael Franks has to thank that hard season in America, which has really steeled him to these stretch drives.
And Marty LaCory, this is the 3rd fastest 400 meters ever run at sea level. Only Alberto Juantorena of Cuba at Montreal and Alonzo Babers of the USA at Los Angeles have ever gone faster. So Michael Franks has taken a big step up the ladder today.
Jim, it was one of the greatest of all time.
The winner, Michael Franks of the USA, the time under 44.5 seconds. Second place to Schönlebe of East Germany. Third place to Egbunike of Nigeria.